don't remember. I would be honest, I would fuck Ben over like hardcore.
Hey, hi, stream. So, welcome to hell.
Welcome to Amnesia.
Shut up. I didn't finish my intro, said you cannot speak. You cannot be talking. Oh, oh, shut up, Goofy. So, this is Amnesia. And I got these two fucks with me.
Hi.
I said these two.
Oh, I can speak now.
Idiot.
Yeah, they're idiots. They're my friends. Alright, let's go through this fucking hell.
Hey. The fact you hang out with, it takes an idiot to know an idiot, so...
Chris is the idiot.
Oh, fuck you!
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And yes, I'm playing this in the dark, and my only light source is...
Mustn't be forgotten.
Alright, hang on. I gotta start everything up, right?
I must hurry. My name is
Headset on perfectly.
You want me to check the stream to see if you're not coming out too loud or too soft?
Sure, because I got my headset on, I can't hear myself.
This is crazy.
Alright,
Don't forget. Don't forget. I must stop him. Focus.
I'm gonna lower my volume so I won't be double.
Yes. I am Daniel.
No, I am Ben.
Mighty...
Prudy.
Mighty.
It's not dogs. We're not in DuckTales.
Woo!
Well, first of all, you don't know which... I was talking about the Disney cartoon that was in there, and that wasn't even part of DuckTales multiverse.
Where am I? What is this place? Who are you people? Alright, let's go over here.
We are the voices in your head, Ben.
Oh, shit.
I'm also watching your stream.
What did I drink? Grab your throat. There we go.
I feel like once my internet's back, you guys are gonna make me stream Amnesia.
If anything, I'm thinking I might stream. I think I might stream a scary game myself. Might purchase Slender the Arrival and stream it on Halloween.
Dude, that game's too spooky. Ah, too spooky. Ah, opening door. Ah.
I would never play a Slender game.
Yeah, cause you're...
I played the original back when it was free.
Played the original and I played
the original, that makes sense. I'm talking about the Arrival, that one.
I played a demo of, I think it was called Hospice. Or something like that.
Thing is, there are so many Slender games, it's not even funny.
Wasn't it the Slender Crane like 5 years ago?
Well, let me tell you this. It's what blew up Markiplier's channel when the Slender craze was high and going.
Mm-hmm.
That and Amnesia.
Which is what we're playing for. We're not sponsored, by the way.
Ah, I've fallen. I can't get up. I better call Life Alert.
Are you really making a Life Alert joke?
Okay, Rudy. Question. Why the heck is there pink blood? Are you in the world of Danganronpa all of a sudden?
No, I am not, Gur. It's dark in here, too spooky.
Only people who have a PlayStation Vita or played the games on PC will understand that joke.
I know the joke too. Because
I have friends
or I've watched the anime, which immediately diverges after the first season.
I need to watch the anime.
The anime is pretty good. The anime is good until after you watch the first one, then it turns into a prequel story with the next two.
Well,
Turkish
actually,
Delight, what am I, Narnia?
Danganronpa 1 and then Danganronpa 2 happened after Danganronpa 1. Danganronpa 3 decides to be a dick and it's like, okay, the game never happened of Danganronpa 2, but the characters are in there.
No, it was supposed to be a freaking prequel to the first Danganronpa.
Yeah,
But the thing is, the game's kind of already told us that storyline, and that was completely different from what the anime showed us, but I'm not gonna be...
Alright, so now that I can
Hey,
speak...
Junko is hot, though.
Shut up. Shut up, Chris.
Alright.
Okay. Okay, why is there a heart in your inventory?
That is my health. And then I have sanity, which is my head. It's my brain.
Okay, I'm gonna tell you this right now. If you drink a whole bunch of energy drinks, you're not gonna have that health anymore.
Yeah, only idiots do drink energy drinks. I like how...
I don't drink energy drinks.
So, a cool thing they did for PS4 is when I turn my lantern on, my controller lights up.
So Rudy, you playing this game? You playing this game in the dark, or are you too scared?
I said I was playing it in the dark.
Oh.
My only light source is my phone, so I can see comments.
I can also read them out to you if you want.
Nah.
So much. I'm going mining in case. Oh yeah, by the way, me and Chris are playing two different games, but I'm watching this stream as I'm playing Minecraft.
19th of August, 1839.
Because in one of the games, I put out a gun
I
that
wish I
led
could
to a
ask you
There
secret.
will be
how
anything
much you
left
remember.
after I consume this
I don't
drink.
know if there will be
Don't
anything
be
left.
afraid, Daniel.
Okay.
I can't tell
Well,
you why.
I could tell you how
know
much I
this.
remember, but that'd be
I
cheating.
choose to forget. Try to find comfort and strength in that fact. There is a purpose.
Chris, shut
You are my
up.
final effort to put
I'm
things
not
right.
saying anything.
God willing, the
Shush.
name Alexander of Brandenburg still
Why don't
invokes
you
bitter
shush?
anger in you.
Shh,
If
get
not,
up in the
this
front.
will sound
Shut
horrible.
up, or I'll call security.
Go to the inner sanctum. Find Alexander and
Or the
kill
bouncer,
him.
whatever happens.
His body is old and weak, and yours young and strong. He will be no match for you. One last thing. A shadow is following you. It's a
Last name I
living
cannot say.
nightmare, breaking down reality.
What's good?
I
Wait,
have
a shadow
tried
is following
everything,
me?
and there is
Persona?
no way to fight back. You need
Is it
to
my
escape
persona?
it as long as you can.
You know, but
Redeem
you
us
should probably
both,
read this out
Daniel.
loud, because I doubt that
Descend
anybody
into
watching
the
this is gonna
darkness
actually
where
want to do
Alexander
some reading.
waits and murder him.
There's a voice
Your
speaking.
former self, Daniel.
While I'm watching this on this one.
That's why I was saying shh. Whoop. God, those are strong bottles. One check something. We're gonna do a bottle full. We're bringing back the old times. Alright, hang on.
That didn't break.
Ready, guys?
Realistic game. 2 out of 10.
Ready? Huh? I am the one. You don't need a gun to get respect out on the street.
Pass it a bottle of rum on the wall. 1,000 bottles of rum. Take one down. Pass it around.
Gotta ride my blue room. I gotta get out of here.
Yes. We're gonna go to. Alright, Harry, we're going to Quidditch practice.
I need to figure out where to go, and I gotta quit using my lantern.
I like that Junkrat's bombs came out of his heart.
What?
I know what
shot
you're
him,
saying.
his bombs decided to come out of his heart.
That sounds like one hell of a coordinator.
Did I go this way? Yes.
I don't think you did. I don't know.
Yeah, I did.
I enjoyed the stream kind of a little bit late.
That way. This is where I picked up the lantern. I follow the trail.
Hello! We need to
Okay.
talk.
Pick that up. Oh, here we go, lever.
Oh yeah, I forgot. We need obsidian. Okay, I saw a flash on my computer and I thought that my computer crashed. I was about to be pissed.
Alexander, is it inside the castle?
In a manner of speaking. Come, bring the lamp. You've been to the refinery, have you not?
I don't believe I have.
Rudy, can you tell
Is it
God that you're
connected
busy
to
playing a
the...
video game and quit
What did you
teleporting your
call
ass?
it?
The inner sanctum. My most
Such
precious
a-
chamber, Daniel. And it lies well beyond the refinery.
Such a what?
In fact, it lies beneath the very stone of Brennenburg.
So not to get off topic of the game you're playing, but how did you build the nether portal without a diamond pickaxe?
Lava and water.
Bucket method.
Okay, I have to go to one of these doors. It's a laboratory.
Wait, you're in my house. I just realized that.
No, not in your house. I'm actually underground.
Oh.
Like mining obsidian.
like-
Mining some obsidian that I might need for later. Also for the enchantment table.
I feel like it's pointless for me to make an enchantment table due to the fact that someone's game glitched the fuck out.
Play Minecraft without trophies.
So I figured I wanted to get some trophies.
Play it as the creators originally made it, not as what Mojang added on to it. You're a big boy, you can handle
I like to feel achieved, okay?
Here's your achievement, now shut up.
Achievement unlocked. Shut the fuck up,
here's-
Chris.
Here's your bags of dicks.
Not to say that.
Shut up.
Well, you could say those are gummy
Okay,
worms.
shh. The lack of a chimney to properly vent the fumes from my most recent experiments has taken its toll on many of my less stable ingredients in storage. Some seem unaffected, but many are stained by the fumes and will be difficult to salvage. I shall do what I can and move them to the wine cellar. Okay, so I gotta go to the wine cellar.
This thing sounds like a narcissist.
God, the bright lights hurt.
There should be more coop
And
racks.
I'm watching your stream as always, so the bright light hasn't happened yet.
Let me see, And one part.
Yep, there it is. Oh, god damn, that hurt.
Okay, I want to ask you guys this opinion. Should I get have a camera like how B has one, or should I just get a headset?
Headset?
The camera costs more than the actual headset.
Alright.
Yeah, it's like over 60 bucks, isn't it?
The only reason why I got mine so cheaply is because it came in a bundle.
Alright, fair enough.
That was the original PS4, not the Pro.
One day I will return. If it wasn't for the thought of you, my love, I wouldn't be able to go on. When I find myself doing terrible things, I take comfort in you.
Are you reading Pegasus's fucking journal?
I don't know, Yugi boy. As long as
Sorry, I was just watching the original series yesterday.
Shh. As long as I am able to think of you and long for a life together, I know I'm better than the others. I weep for them. They lust for power without restraint, where I only crave fair judgment and a safe return. This is my third attempt to produce artificial vitae? I don't know, I can't, I'll just call it vitae, I don't know what it is. The formal compounds lack the proper potency, as you can tell I have a bad reading problem. Potency I need, but I sense I'm close. Calamine, I almost said a bad one. and orpiment are a given, and the Cooperite binds them well. This time, I will attempt Aqua Regia instead of Aqua Fortis, in hope it will produce a more even solution. The experiments was unsuccessful. The solution is highly acid and proves impractical to put to any use except as a detergent. Organic tissue reacts especially violently to the solution and should be handled with the greatest care. I might be able to use the recipe, but I'm losing hope that I will find an alchemic solution to my predicament. Give me a second, my charger popped up. There we go. Ooh, a chest. What's in the bag? Ooh, tinder box. Tinder? Oh no.
Tinder box, what the hell?
It's basically, it's a box full of tinder.
Oh, I thought you meant the app.
Do you know what Tinder is?
There are better options than that. Please don't. Facebook's a better dating app than Tinder.
No, but do you know what Tinder is?
Yes, we all know what Tinder is.
Alright.
Now I gotta use my controller's light to find my water.
Not the dating app.
Oh, yeah, I know what that is.
Right. Don't use Tinder.
Is it like
Trace. So I'm reading the comments because one of my friends got into the chat. It's like Ben's reading is at least better than Roxas's dialogue with a dying Shion.
Jesus.
That's Pete.
Who else? No, that's my friend Trace. Shion, who else will I have ice cream with? X-Death. Oh no! Hello, Roxas. So what do you guys do down here? 1 million bottles of beer on the wall. 1 million bottles of beer.
You take one down, pass it down.
It is tough and pillion. It can't be torn by hands or tools. Okay.
What the fuck? That is not webs. That is a freaking
Tumor?
part of a god dang.
I touched
What the
a
heck
tumor.
is that shit?
Ooh, oil.
Did a cow? Did a spider splatter a cow? What?
Here, do you have headphones into where you're playing the video?
I can put my earphones in there. Why?
Do it real quick, because I don't know if you guys are coming out.
I heard my voice when I was fishing.
Oh, okay. Tumors!
Tumors, Tinder. Fuck.
Tinder tumors! No!
What the say like?
No, you'll see. If you didn't see it already. No, stop this, Trace. Okay, I believe you. Come forth, blue eyes white dragon. Silly boy, you can't do that. Okay. Come forth, blue eyes white dragon. I counter with dragon jar. No!
That was the best.
That made it so much better than it is in real life.
Okay.
Yeah. I capture your dragon, motherfucker.
Well, no, here's the thing. In the anime, Dragon Jar was 10 times better than it is in real life. Because in real life, all it does is just makes you unable to use dragons.
16th of May,
No, it
1839.
makes you so like you
The
have to switch from
unflinching
alt to
African
defense.
sun has continued
Yeah, but
we're coming in okay, but you're louder than both me and Chris combined.
That's good, because I'm the host.
How Professor Herbert managed to find the location in these vast plains of nothingness.
So even when we're
remains a
talking, we
mystery.
Okay, I'll shut
When
up.
I asked him
You're
about
obviously
the
reading.
tomb, he told me about the legend of Tin
Whoever doing that,
the
stop.
mother of us all. An interesting story in its
Or you
own
will
right,
not be
but I
in any
can't
other
help feeling
stories.
There's more.
I
Later that
like
evening,
doing
we
stories.
uncovered a passage.
Don't make
beneath
me
the
write a
leading
fan
to a
fiction with you and
sand-covered
Eunice Tuna.
stone structure. The professor
Eunice
was
Tuna?
confident it was the
Do me a
tomb we
favor, write one
sought,
with me and
and
root
ordered
beer.
the others to clear the way late into
no.
the dark, cold night.
Done.
Tomorrow, I shall lead the men into the
Here, you know
ancient
this is going to be on my
structure,
YouTube
hoping to
channel
reach
after this.
burial.
Please don't say this stuff.
No matter what the professor is keeping from
What?
me, the
Root
dig
beer's
should
a good
yield something
drink.
interesting to take back to London.
I prefer
and the
a
British
W out.
Museum.
Eh. I just prefer something good that tastes good.
Mug is too damn sweet.
You take
I
that
like
back.
both.
No.
Mug and AW.
Which root beer's better? Say in the comments. Mug versus AW.
How about all the types of pop? What's the best pop?
I say root beer.
That's pretty broad. Can we just limit it down to root beer? Because there's too many. There's too
Okay,
many.
different types of root beer.
Do you actually like beer or root?
Or do you want to hear
my
Chris get beat up? Tune in next week.
Fuck off.
I'll bring the
Just
metal
joking.
bat.
I'm bringing the nailed bat. We're going to pull a Glenn.
Oh, not cool, dude.
Too soon. Too soon.
Do you know if a Walking Dead person who hasn't like finished watching the series is like watching it on Netflix?
Speaking of, oh,
Hey,
B's
B.
here.
Hey, B.
Also, been streaming, so warning.
Well, she doesn't have to worry.
B, look out.
Oh, yeah,
This
she-
chat may
she can't
become
be
too spooky. I'm just checking everything. Because this is a game that you actually have. It would be smart to check.
17th of May, 1839. My hands tremble as I write.
Meanwhile, I'm
Feel
playing
need to
Dokkan
document
because I
my
can't play
tribulation,
Black
for I
Death
fear
anymore.
that my memory
I can,
will
but I'm
fail
bored of
me
it.
if I linger. Today, I took some men and ventured into the dark,
Yeah,
ancient
Dr. Pepper is
passage
the
we
best.
uncovered. Our torches burned faintly
Yeah,
in
get
the
the fuck
murky
outta here.
air as we
Dr.
slowly
Pepper
made
rots
our
your
way
goddamn teeth.
underground. The men were
Yeah, but it's
superstitious.
It's so crisp and
fearful.
clean.
They
I
argued
think.
loudly, and I felt their strange language
Get off
getting
that
to me.
fucking paper.
I mustered my strength and yelled at them to continue down
Let
the
him
slips
read it,
and
because-
broken steps.
No,
Oh,
what you guys aren't
crudely
understanding,
carved
there's
passage
certain if it's this is
confused me.
Daniel's diary,
It looked much
It actually has
older
someone
than the
narrating it.
4th century structure we had expected.
Oh,
The twisting path emerged
Yeah, so
into
shut
a
your
great
mouths.
antechamber. The walls were lined with statues unlike any I'd ever seen. Despite their unearthly quality,
Here,
I
read the
felt a
comments.
strange
Don't say it out loud, but
familiarity
just read the
which
comments.
haunts me still. At the far end of the chamber, a great slab of stone sealed off whatever lay ahead. I gave the order to
Wow,
raise it.
that's a
As
thing.
I pushed
Where
through
do
the
I
narrow
start?
space,
With the Ben's
heavy
reading the
stone
latest
suddenly
letter?
dropped
Alright,
No,
so should I
Spot
read,
him.
should
No,
I read that
no,
comic
no,
or
we're
should
not
I
reading it
just
out
shut
loud. We're not reading it out loud.
Okay, sorry.
Alright, I'm leaving.
Wait, I can pull a
leave
book
it.
out. I pull this book out. Nothing. I pull this book out.
Showing your... I think you're
Nothing.
not showing your thingamajiggers.
Good-
Ben.
Yeah,
Good thing to a degree, YouTube will.
Chat.
Yeah, because YouTube doesn't
YouTube
keep
would have
the
a field day.
no, YouTube doesn't really keep the live stream comments because once the video is posted, it treats it as a different video. But I still recommend please clean humor in the chat, please. Please.
Jesus.
I don't want to test my luck.
We're not talking Billy Mays clean. We're talking Mr. Clean.
Oh, so we're
But
talking
he's
about
not clean.
what's this place?
Billy Mays here, back from the dead to teach you about cleaning your mouths.
Oh, this is in
But
different
wait,
language. I was like, that doesn't say
There's
overtones.
more.
Oh, book fell and my sandy went crazy. Sorry. Look how strong I am.
My I don't know if it's the way your PS4 is recording it, but your hand does not. Your hand looks very beefy.
It's the game itself, probably. The game. This is back in. I don't know the good year to say, but
I'm gonna say around 2009-ish when Markiplier was like.
Yeah, because that's when models were like, let's put more detail into objects and that.
Hey, it worked.
Ah, I broke it. Oh.
Another new comment.
Alright, let's check my mementos. The local history must lock. Is there another entrance? Okay. Okay, and I kind of want to explain this. So we got notes, which are the stuff I find laying around. We have diaries, which is supposed to be Daniel's diaries. Then we have mementos, which are basically hints at what you need to do.
So not the stuff that you put in the soda that makes it explode.
No, those are mentos. Maybe I want to play the piano. Not today. I'm not going to go that way yet. I'm going to go over here. I'm going to take a look around real fast. Hello?
Well, you didn't Mentos that you could play the piano.
Fix that pun. That pun wasn't good.
I know.
That pun was kind of relished.
Yeah, it takes me a while to catch up to your humor.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
But it took a lot for me just to muster up the courage to tell that one.
I'm sorry, chat. I'm sorry.
Of course, I might need to branch out into other forms of humor.
Did anyone else hear that?
No.
Frickin' violin.
I think even the game's telling me my humor sucks.
I got a rock. I can defend myself.
Okay, Charlie Brown. Also, this game has huge ass cockroaches.
Oh! 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 Oh crap. Oh, that's not good. I need to find Landonanium. Or solve a puzzle.
Much of the castle is old and hasn't been tended to for centuries.
Did somebody say puzzle?
It won't take long until things
No,
start
Papyrus,
falling apart.
no!
We're just buying time anyway. Let's do what we can.
There isn't much to be done about the wars. We should reinforce weak structures. The ground will tremble and there's a risk everything will cave in on us, especially downstairs. Here, and there. Let's get the servants working on it.
At least you don't have a saxophone with a man with a saxophone on your back.
Sousaphone is what he said.
Oh. Yeah.
Yes, my friend Trace actually knows a little bit of Undertale.
Well, you should buy it on PS4, my friend.
No.
It's
Oh god, I'm
actually
breaking
out.
down. Break down. Go ahead. I'm gonna hide.
The great Papyrus will save you, Ben.
May
How he says.
1839.
His name's Trace. I don't know why
After
you're
pounding
under
an
our ego.
unforgiving stone wall for what
No,
seemed
Papyrus,
like
get away. I don't want your
eternity,
puns.
I realized it was hopeless.
That is my lazy brother Sans,
I
not
fell
me.
to the ground, gasping for
Besides,
air,
also
trying to
does
focus.
I thought I said
sit around
traps.
and
Did I say
I
puns?
saw a faint blue shimmer. My
You said
weakened body
puns.
was heavy to
What is
carry.
this? I never got this.
I pushed myself toward the enchanting light. It was waiting for me. Enclosed in dark nothingness, I felt
And to be honest,
myself
every time I play
drawn to
Undertale,
the
I can
mystic
never find a
light.
voice that works for me when I'm trying to play as Undying
I reached out,
or voice
closing
Undying.
it in my hands.
God,
The
that's
same
bright.
glow escaped my fingers and began to spark
That is bright.
brightly and
Don't go into the light. It's not your time yet, Ben.
Alien memories of spiraling towers, endless deserts, and impossible geometry. The next thing I can remember is the grating sound of stone being lifted, voices of the Arabs pulling me to safety, and grasped firmly in my hands was the broken pieces of a most peculiar relic.
Puns
You have
are
to be
great,
swift
not spaghetti.
when you activate the first one. You hear that? If it stops, you'll have to start over.
Then
all this a
enter
bit
Kingdom Hearts.
Excessive.
You can never be too careful, Daniel.
Yeah, we gotta finish that playthrough.
Yeah, someday. Okay, this book. There's one other book, I think.
That's what happened to Lego Harry Potter. That's still a thing.
Not really.
And what about that Lego Dimensions playthrough that you promised you'd do for us?
What, let's play?
What happened to Lego Dimensions playthrough you promised us?
I never said that. I never, ever, ever said that. Okay, shh. Oh my god, I got a lot of reading. Oh. Okay. Altstadt Brennenburg Castle, 1801. Another region rich with lore is Altstadt, that word, deep within the East Persian woods. For centuries, there have been stories surrounding the hamlet
You want me to read this for you, pal?
and its neighbor, Castle Brennenburg. The quiet forest-clad mountains thrust with scattered lakes is as picturesque as can be. I'll bet
became Hiccup Stab for a
the
second.
area is haunted by the darkness. Ask any local and you will hear the proof of the widespread superstition. All travelers should indulge themselves in such conversations, since it will certainly serve as exciting entertainment. There's a lot of in here. All of them have their own twist on the tales, but there are some motifs that keep reappearing. Alright, that was your chat.
He is right about the Metal Gear comment. There is more reading in those games than here.
Alright, back to
You
read.
pretty much were-
The Gatherers. This story reaches all the way back to the time of the 30 Years' War. It is said that soldiers who abandoned their duty got lost in the cold, dark woods and were forever damned to roam the grounds. Their bodies rot by their tainted souls have left them disfigured and empty of evanescence. Many have cited them over the years and described them as horrid revenants. They move silently through the woods, shying away from any beholder. They are called gatherers, as they seem to follow some ambition to steal living creatures. It is their prey which can be heard struggling inside damp burlap sacks, dragged behind them which reveal their presence. What dark scheme do they follow? I just read the chat. I just read the comments.
You went from being Hiccup You went from being Hiccup's dad from How to Train Your Dragon to a Scottish man, then to that flamboyant vampire that you said.
I want to suck your blood. A visit undone. Or undone, or whatever the hell people call it nowadays. Heinrich Cornelius Agrippa, the well-known erudite, visited Ulsterstadt, that word, at the start of the 16th century. Oh no, I'm turning to gay Ben. I don't want that. He resided in the local inn for a fortnight. That's a game. As he looked for remnants of kingdoms past. During his stay, all the prominent members of society paid notice. I'll do the next one as that. And he is mentioned in many records of the time. One day he went to investigate a burrow in the northwestern glades, only to never be seen again. Heinrich is known to have passed away in Grenoble some 10 years later. He dismissed the notion of ever visiting that word, which makes you wonder what really happened. Who was this mysterious man who visited the sleepy hamlet in the woods, and what happened to him? Tune in next time.
On Dragon Ball Z.
P.
Oh wait, no wait, we're in Super.
You moral baron. Shh. Shh. Story time, okay? The Baron of Brandenburg. I can't really hear myself, so I'm not going to try impressions. I can't really hear myself with my headset. Lives a reclusive life with his family at his castle nearby that wood. And like most those of noble birth, excuse me, there's the noble birth right there. Just the burp. It wasn't noble birth. I was supposed to be saying noble burp. Rumors are inherited alongside with the title. Researching the history reveals little before the castle was consumed by fire in the late 16th century. It was
What's the on pause?
It was rebuilt. I read the chat. It was rebuilt by Alexander, a nobleman from the Rhinelands, claiming the role as protector of the Persian state. Alexander helped the region to flourish and remain popular throughout his presumed lifetime. The family has always been secretive when it comes to lineage and heritage, whatever you want to call it. Therefore, the birth and death of Alexander and his offspring has never been fully recorded. Dun dun dun! This has fed, shut up, the idea that the Baron is in fact the one and the same, who came from the west over 300 years ago, lived throughout the time of occupation, and joined the
falling asleep.
No, the coveted
God dang, the
Order of the Black Eagle, along with the great leaders of this country. Alright, let's continue the story. Alright.
Competitive season ended.
Good.
Cool.
Oh yeah, that's right, I have to find the other books, hang on.
Pure, can you send me an invite?
I'm not even in Minecraft anymore, I'm on Monopoly.
Oh. Why the fuck are you in Monopoly?
Why aren't you playing a horror game with me?
Well, I'm sorry. It's not like Amnesia has co-op. Okay.
Imagine if it did.
Well, you be seeing me looking for a gun the entire game.
Wait a second. I gotta look around the room when I pull it.
You have to pull every book. You might find the Batcave one day. One of these books might lead you to the Batcave. I think that white one looks suspicious.
Here, I'll play Slender the Arrival and record it.
I don't have it yet.
Then get it.
I don't want to. I gotta make sure I have enough money for Waffle House tonight.
It's like $1.
I'm cheap.
Cheap ass or cheap?
Cheap in general.
Cheap, 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 cheap.
Look, I'm so cheap. I would impress Mr. Krabs.
That's cheap. There's something I have to do in this room. I can't. I'm going to turn this on so I don't waste oil. And
Oh, they're advertising the heck out of Wolfenstein.
there it is. Okay.
Oh, cool. You can watch the. Cool. They hit.
There's one more.
You can buy all the Paranormal Activity movies on
There you go.
PlayStation Store for $23.
There's the key we need, but before I grab it, regarding closing to the wine cellar, Wilhelm and his fools have endangered my research long enough with their absent-minded handling of the human vessels. The sheriff is keeping a watchful eye on the forest and it's killing my thirsty servants. This is just a matter of time until they follow the trial of Brennenburg. I need to lock Wilhelm and his men up to avoid further investigation from the public.
Wait, Wilhelm from Borderlands?
Shut up. The wine cellar will therefore be sealed off until the matter has been handled. Either the king's men leave or they will starve. Whatever comes first. They can rot for all I care. Maybe I will feed them some wine. It would be a sense solve both. It would in a sense solve both of their problems. Mr. Chair, be gone. Now we gotta go. Well, okay, we're gonna go the other way.
Well, I could play Five Nights at Freddy's on my computer. But do you guys really want to hear me freaking out?
No, I don't. Okay, we're on the other side.
Hello from the other side. I cannot sing, as you can tell.
Oh, it's one of the remnants.
You know, it's getting kind of quiet. Are you reading?
I'm not reading.
Oh.
There may or may not be someone wandering around in the halls with me. There's a remnant. There is a remnant. Oh!
That's the jump scares that's gonna be delayed for me.
Oh! Oh!
Was that it? You getting hit?
I forgot about that hit.
Put your phone away from the thing! My phone's not even on.
Chris!
It's near your mic! Better?
Yes.
Crap.
I know there's gonna be a remnant down here, and I'm not gonna like this.
Well, as Mr. Popo would say for Ben's situation, he did.
Where did the Baron go?
Who cares? He left us enough wine to last us a lifetime. Or at least
Oh, and not to get
until
off topic, but your
tomorrow.
Khalifa boosted my kale up a lot.
Mm-hmm. I hear him. I hear him.
In your head?
I hear him.
Oh wow! No. Oh wow! Now the blood's not pink. Guess the OxyClean wore off.
I'm not a fan of horror games. Too spooky.
Okay, that is the fakest scare noise I've ever heard. Come on, Ben, show him you are a man! Unless you're black like me, then you get the fuck out of there.
Okay, we got one of the chemicals. Where am I on oil?
Dexter's Laboratory. I got Dexter's Lab for some reason.
There's a guy walking above me. Okay, Hero, stop. I'm not Hero, Trace.
I didn't do anything, what the fuck? Trace, man, I know you're untraceable, but you might want to stop with those kind of comments, man. It's distracting Ben.
Okay. Barrel. Lead me to everlasting darkness.
And I'm half tempted to put my earphones back. Oh, fuck! Oh, now she speaks.
Ah, monster! Oh, it's B.
Okay, calm down. He's streaming and he's scared.
I'm playing Amnesia.
Playing Amnesia. Alright, yeah, just in case you can't hear her, it's a friend of ours that likes to stay anonymous.
Don't worry, I got a weapon. I'm gonna throw it at him, and I'm gonna run.
You're gonna throw it at him.
Yeah, that's worked in horror movies.
You might as well just say, hey, I'm over here.
Guys.
It's like, oh, you're basically telling them. You're basically telling the officers, okay, here's my butt cheeks. Let me spread them out for you.
Oh. Oh.
I don't think the hammer's working.
What's happening? Oh,
Okay, we've upgraded from blood to actual body parts. I think that's a liver. Oh God, the light!
Wilhelm, do something!
accept it.
I can't play Overwatch right now. I'm still drained of energy.
We're not getting out of here.
How can you say that? Alexander, you piece of shit! Let us out of here!
Also, I didn't read that note, so I gotta read it.
In the 18th.
My name is Wilhelm, House of Garek.
Oh, you wanna join me?
These are my final words, my confessions, my testament.
Okay, let me know when it's fully downloaded.
2 years
Yeah,
ago,
literally,
I was. Shut
downloaded
up!
A couple of. Sorry, fuck.
This message
2
me.
years ago. Hero. 2 years ago, I was summoned to the castle Brennenburg. As most of the autocracy, I was curious about what this supposed knight of the order could want from me, and accepted the invitation. The Baron was friendly and offered me a proposition. It dawned on me that the nature of the contract was sordid, and that the reason I was chosen was because of the follies of my past, and not the honors I've been rewarded with during my time as a soldier. I was to kidnap healthy humans upon his slightest whim, and do so without asking questions. In return, he would attest to my character at the royal court. Oh my God. Advancing my position with noble society. I would like to claim that I struggled with my decisions, but it came swiftly and I accepted wholeheartedly. Ever since that day, I've brought men, women, and even children to Brennenburg. I can't remember the numbers, but there were
Some kind
many.
of Minecraft Let's Player?
Perhaps even 100. None of whom were ever seen or heard from again. The poor children.
Minecraft's become a dark place for kids now.
Tonight, the Baron invited me and my men down to the wine cellar to celebrate our work. I had my suspicions as we descended the stairs, but he insisted and joined us in a toast. The wine tasted fine, and my men drank without restraint. By choice. So begins the punishment for our sins. The Baron has locked us up and returned upstairs. Forgive me for what I have done. I was weak and fell into the diabolic ways. My men are screaming. Their skin has been pierced by their own tangled bones. I feel my insides revolt against their God-given nature. Blood has begun to pour from my eyes. I can no longer.
Jeez, what the hell did he watch? Twilight?
No, it was the wine. It was poisoned.
Oh! I watched a horrible movie and that's why his eyes were bleeding. Wait, how did he write that if his eyes were...
He was writing it and then it happened.
What?
Cause didn't you see the ellipses?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was basically saying that he didn't finish it.
Oh.
I gotta go to the laboratory.
I don't think Dexter would like that.
I hope there's not a remnant down here. I don't think there is because of how small the room is.
What do these remnants look like? I can barely remember.
Google it.
I don't want to. I'm lazy. I guess that's another thing, man. Sans have in common.
Those are gonna go out. Or not.
Hello.
Okay, I'm gonna make a stupid copy.
Okay.
If say it got scared, wouldn't they just power up?
Well...
If they're technically screaming.
Yeah, but how much channel their depends on... It usually depends on emotional stresses I had, either through anger or, in Kale's case, PTSD of... Fear of losing.
How about Trunks? Remember Trunks? How he
What?
Remember Trunks in the
What's with the O?
Where he transforms to the first time? That face.
Oh no. Fuck.
Okay, well, you're not going back upstairs, Ben.
Yes, I am.
No, you're not.
Watch me.
What's up there? Oh,
yeah, you're not thin as paper, Ben. As much as you want to believe you are, you're not fitting through those rocks.
Oh wait, I didn't do the spell.
Oh. I'm more worried about that.
Are
you
you
guys
watching this live stream too?
Look how big these roaches are.
Well, here's the thing. We're watching a delay, so give us a few seconds to actually see what you're talking about. Yeah, those roaches are pretty big. You must be in Madagascar or something. Because you're sure as hell ain't in England, because roaches aren't that big in England.
Oh, I need one more chemical.
Actually, no. I went there for a student thing in high school. Not fun.
Am I missing a chemical?
I've never been out of the country.
Yeah, I have a few times. Even went to Japan once.
And
And that was before I got big into anime.
Oh, cool.
I would just like to go to Japan just to visit.
I would like to get I would like to get a summer home in Japan.
I would like to meet my China girl.
So you're saying you say you want to play a Chinese woman? Okay.
Who really won it?
Hey, I'm not sure.
I know one of my friends on a fucking Korean.
Shut up!
Okay.
You censor yourself!
I keep getting one slip up.
Do I have to go down here?
God, if you're gonna say stuff like that, just use patty cake as a censored thing.
I take patty.
Oh yeah, I can't go this way till I get. Let's get the last chemical.
Oh, they have Baba has an interesting SSR Napa available. I kind of want it now.
Just sell characters you don't use.
Okay.
Go hit the plus sign next to Bobbity's trade thing.
Yeah, no.
Okay.
Okay, let's see.
That's what I did to get Deborah.
I I'm not gonna use Yamcha. I'm not gonna use Broly's dad. Should I keep Super Saiyan Tracksuit Gohan?
I don't think so.
Yo, what the fuck are you playing?
It's playing Dokkan.
I'm playing Dokkan on my phone.
Oh.
Yeah, I'll get rid of Super Saiyan
guy.
Tracksuit Gohan as well.
We need to go to the wine cellar again.
Never going to.
No,
never gonna use
not the white cellar.
As I charge my headset.
Alright, guys, let's get crunk.
Somebody
Don't
say,
worry about Hero getting
"Crunk?"
crunked in that.
Pull the lever, Crunk. Wrong lever, Crunk.
Well, let's be honest. I probably would black out after a few sips because I found out I'm blackout drunk.
Fucking lightweight.
So he becomes rich.
Start at
after a
7.
couple of
It's
sips.
8:32.
Never using Chaozu. Oh, apparently I already did get the SR Hercule. Shit.
Keep it.
Never using Birder.
Why not better? I'm the fastest in the universe.
You know what's the sad thing? LR Hercule's worse than the Android MLR.
I might use King Vegeta in the future.
The only reason I say that is because 17's out. Super 17. LR Android is really strong.
Well, Chris,
And
I do believe that LR Hercule is not that strong for the fact of he's the easiest one to LR.
Yeah.
You just have to get like how many Hercule medals?
100?
Exactly. And how hard is that?
Not really. But then you think about 100%ing.
I took my headset off for a second. I can still scratch my ear. What?
Hey, how's your Monopoly coming?
It is done.
Alright, I'm sending you an invite.
But yeah,
Alright, so, oh wait a second.
Yeah, what?
Hang on. I may or may not have found this. Hang on. Oh, there we go. Last one, Calamine. Oh, come on! Oh, barrel!
I think I might get rid of I think I might get rid of my I think I might
I woke up after blacking out. Curse you about Rock.
Alright. Did you get my invitation, Chris?
Yeah, just 1 second.
Hurry up, because there's only 3 people. There's only 2 people here, and they're getting impatient.
I'm sorry. My game really quick.
Alright, now we got the last ingredient. Now we can put my secret ingredient into the concoction, Chemical X. Ow. Ow, ignore the cyst. Don't touch the cyst.
Alright. 9. Beat that, motherfucker.
10.
Oh.
Impossible to avoid. Okay. I can read that. Alright, now let's put this last ingredient. Need to turn the bonus on.
So, you know, holding it all the way doesn't ensure a good roll.
on a 1. Bullshit. I saw it go to a 1.
AA, don't yell. Remember, streaming.
God, that'd be a game to stream.
What, Monopoly?
Yeah.
That's
Well, I bought it for you
stream.
for a reason, and you don't use it.
Yeah, good point.
I think I only played you that one time, but after that you didn't play anymore because we were both too stubborn when we played the game.
Took 10 years. Dude, that's our podcast right there. Tomorrow I can Dokkan Link in my Hercule again. Don't get hurt. Ow. Don't get hurt again.
Hey, I'm down for that. Monopoly podcast. I've never seen that happen.
Hey, I got a trophy! Alchemist! Now let's go into the refinery,
Yeah, so
gentlemen.
So you're Anna now?
Do you need me to tuck you in?
Do you need me to fuck you in?
Are you scared?
I'm not scared.
It sure is dark in here.
Yes, and there's a good reason for it. But you can light the lamp now if you wish.
What's the reason?
This dude only wants to eat.
Fuck!
Stay close. Be
I'm
careful
not
not to
giving it.
stray.
What?
What's the
He's
reason?
already sorry.
Why is it so dark?
Pay attention, Daniel. It's important that you keep going straight and make sure not to stray.
No.
We have literally just started the game.
Ah,
No, we just started the game.
guys!
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh no.
What is it?
Oh no.
What has it been for?
Oh, you'll see it.
Oh god. Slender's in this game now?
Fuck this shit.
Are you kidding me? I hope this dude goes to jail now. Oh, so wrong. Yeah, go to jail.
We lost so much headway.
Not gonna lie, I kinda wish I put speed down in this game. Especially when you have a group this big. Alright, will this dude finally get a property? Survey says no.
How's my brain doing? It is pounding, my hands are shaking.
Wow!
He breathes quit hard!
We give.
The game barely started, he- Oh, we're probably interrupting Ben's thing.
Sorry.
Kinda destroying the mood here. Hatch the heavy- hatch
You and me
too
are
heavy
just,
to
like,
lift.
playing Monopoly board while Ben's looking around a corner.
Well, Ben's trying to, like, be stealthy right now, but us yelling at by like, end your turn.
Oh shit.
It's stuck. Something ain't clogging the thing.
Please, someone that has animation skills, let's watch it.
22nd of June, 1839.
Hell, I might
It's been
animate
more than a
this.
month since my
Once
last
I get my,
entry.
I get my permit so I
After
can
the
do it.
event inside the underground chamber in
Of course, I have to ask
Algeria,
Ben for permission.
Professor
Ben, do I have
Herbert
permission to
insisted
animate any
I
of your
return
videos?
Everyone is okay
He
to
said if
animate
you
my
want to risk
videos. I
forfeiting the
actually
entire
promote it.
expedition,
I would
lest
promote
I
it.
could turn for
Chris,
the
you're
worse.
not the one that would get
An
promoted though.
excessive decision. in retrospect. But I'm glad it turned out that way.
In fact, I'll probably report yours, because knowing you.
Of things brought home from Africa.
You'll probably put
Next
something
to it
looted.
lay the broken stone orb.
I don't
wrapped
approve of
in
lewdness
cloth.
unless it's
I
from
tried to assemble it,
ball flip.
but
Ah.
couldn't. The pieces wouldn't fit together, as if they
gotta read
weren't
something.
from the same object. Could I have imagined it
Oh,
all?
wait, no, it's Daryl's diary.
Was there ever a complete orb?
Let him Annie.
I know it's my turn. I just don't know why this guy rage quit though.
Probably a little kid.
Okay, now you're gonna wonder why I love Landemanium. It is a health potion and it heals, and it also no, it doesn't do that. Okay, I'm still happy that was health potion.
Don't forget to end your turn. Really too early in the game for this. What? Alright. Never mind.
Why are you trying to track?
Because he has an orange one. One orange.
25th of June.
You were giving him your
1836.
orange, mind you, for
I
a
feel the
fucking
need
blue.
to continue this journal,
I don't care.
even though it was intended for my journey to
You were
Africa.
giving him your orange.
This must be something
You were
very
getting the
important.
orange.
I just know it. I've
I
taken
know.
it upon myself to piece the orb back together,
you
but it's
just said
been
you
more
wanted
difficult
the
than one
orange.
might think. The pieces are
I
behaving
said I was gonna give
strangely.
him the orange.
They seem to change colour, shape, and texture,
Well, I
but
think the blue
ever
is
so
the blue.
slightly. Yesterday, I took careful measurements and notated any significant markings. Today, I confirmed my suspicions.
This dude
They
rage
were
quits on
changing.
that boardwalk.
I was terrified and rushed off to see the finest geologist in London, Sir William Smith. I approached the subject with care, and we discussed how rocks change form. He told me about the nature of glass, how it eventually collapses on itself, like ice slowly melting over the course of centuries. Smith eased my mind a bit, but I can't escape the feeling that these shards have otherworldly properties.
Oh my god, we're gonna be using it.
Crap, my sanity's too low. Fuck. I need to find a light source.
Who's that? Who's that in the corner? Oh, that was a chair.
Yeah, that's a chair, dude.
Okay, now he wants a counter offer.
Also, I have to avoid
Okay,
What
these.
is he counter offering?
Those do damage. The ones pulsate, as demonstrated.
I am basically giving him the better deal.
If he starts asking for another properly, just deny it. He doesn't want to give the property away.
Wow.
He's literally doing it out of spite.
Yeah, I know. He would have had two properties. He would still have two properties.
I gotta wait for another sheep line.
Great.
It's not
Yeah.
bad. It's a Friday. I mean, Saturday.
What about it?
It's doing a Sunday.
I don't know. Just topics. Yeah, throwing a barrel at a thing's not gonna make the gear move.
That would help unclog it.
I don't know what to do. I'm trapped in here. Let me throw this barrel. I think I just got muted.
No, you're good.
Oh, okay.
Okay, so I'm lost, so I'm gonna end it here and then probably pick it up at another spoon. spectacular October. So I hope you enjoyed. Like,
you only have 5 days left.
Subscribe and spooky, scary skeletons and shiver down your spine. It will shrink and shatter in your soul and seal your fate tonight. Auf Wiedersehen.